Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. Check out my cool flip-flop earrings. They are using those awesome new beads I got from Untitled Trading Company, and I'm going to show you how to make them. It's very easy. You just need some round nose pliers, some beads, and some wire, and some earring hooks. So let's go to the table and I'll show you how it's done. I've got one done already for you, and it's very easy to do. What you need to do is cut off a 3-inch piece of wire. Now, I'll recommend when you're making your earrings, you cut both pieces at the same time, and that way it's very easy to work, because you kind of have a relative feel for how long the other one is, so you don't end up with one longer than the other. This is 20 gauge wire. So what you want to do with a pair of round nose pliers, I'm using these because they have a larger diameter barrel. You want to make a 90-degree angle about 1/4 to 1/2 inch from the bottom. Then you want to slide it up on the pliers, slide the wire up on the pliers a little bit, so what you have, it looks like this to begin with. And then we're going to start curling from the end to make a nice round loop. It's going to be big enough to go on the hook of the of those lampwork beads. So here we have a piece of wire with a loop on the end. Now to open it, don't open it up like a U. You just want to kind of give it a twist to open it. So see that? That's just a little twist. I didn't open it like a U, I did a twist. And then I'm going to slide on my bead, just like that, easy as pie. And then I'm going to go in there and close it up. I'm going to try to. Sometimes when I do this and I'm trying to do a video, I send beads a-flying. But there we go, we've got it on there. Now whenever you're using wire, it's handy to have a pair of nylon jaw pliers. Ooh, there we go. If not, you can smooth it out. With wire this thin, you can smooth out with your fingers. But this, if you're going to do a lot of wire work, I would invest in a pair of those. They're not very expensive. And Oriental Trading carries those as well. Alright, so here we're going to slide on just a round red bead. You could use any of the colors that are in these beautiful lampwork beads, but I like red, so that's what I'm going with. And then, because these are my favorite pliers, I'm going to make a bend about 1/8 of an inch from that bead, just a right angle bend, just by twirling my pliers, you know, half a turn. And then I am going to keep that at the tip, and I'm going to pull with my fingers the top wire over, and that's going to give me a nice tight start of a circle there. You see that? Hopefully you can see that pretty well. And then I'm going to reinsert my pliers, but I'm putting the other end in so I can continue wrapping around and end up with a whole loop. See that? Nice and small loop. And I'm going to go back in there and grab it. You could just keep it on the pliers, but I took it off to show you. I'm going to wrap tightly around 3 times around that stem that I left, that 1/8 of an inch space. Now I want to take a peek here and see if when I lay my finding down, I want to make sure that this loop is going to be going the same way as the flip-flop, just like that. And now I'm going to trim that wire. Oop, telephone, hang on a minute. Okay, I guess I missed popularity today. The phones are ringing. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just use a pair of flush cutters. And you know, these 3-in-1 tools do have the cutters, but I find I can get a little bit closer with these, so that's what I'm going to use. But if you don't have these, then use the cutter that's on your 3-in-1 tool. I always recommend that if you're a first-time beader and you only have a limited budget, this is what you want to have: round nose pliers that have the little flat smusher and the little cutter in there, because you'll use those more than anything. And you know, invest in a good one with a spring-loaded center, because it's so much easier when they pop back after you squeeze them. Now, even so, I'm going to have a little tail there, so what I'm going to do with that is just kind of squash it with a little flat part of my pliers. Just get it in there so that it's not going to pinch anybody. Now, if I can't get all that off, sometimes I can go in and even trim it a little closer. There we go. But if I couldn't get that out, then I would file it with just a little jeweler's file. Very inexpensive. Alright, so now all I have to do is add it to an ear wire. So again, whenever you're dealing with anything with a loop, like a jump ring, anything like that, you don't want to open it up like a U, you just want to give that a twist to open. So we don't have a U, we just have a little twist. And then we're going to slide on our prepared bead, just slide it right on the hook there. And we're going to twist it to close it back up. As always, we twist, we never open it up like a U. And there are our lovely earrings. Now the cool thing about these beads I got from Oriental Trading yesterday is that with a flip-flop set, you get 3 beads of each kind. So you find your 2 that look the most alike. I think it's probably these 2. and then you use the other one for a bracelet or a necklace. So so that's great because it's very hard. Trust me, I know, I'm a lamp worker. It's hard to get 2 beads that look exactly the same. So it's nice they give you 3. You can pick the 2 that look the most the same. And then you can use a third for another piece of jewelry like a matching bracelet or whatnot. Well, anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching our video today. You can find these beads and tools and all the other supplies you need at Oriental Trading Company. Link is below the video if you want to just click and go on over there. Please thumbs up if you like it. Tell your friends. Share it on Facebook, Pinterest, whatever you like to do. Sharing is caring, everybody. And subscribe if you don't want to miss any more videos. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.